All right, welcome everybody to the Flipside. I'm Sam, and what we normally do on sometimes Wednesdays, sometimes Thursdays, is we do solo games. Because everybody works where I'm at, so this is my job, and so this is what I'm doing during the day, and I got to get games played so that I can talk about them and so forth. And so playing games in a solo format helps me play games when I wouldn't normally be able to play them. Because if I'm waiting for the stars to align and everybody gets to the table at the same time, my chances to play games are very few at that point. So that's what I'm doing here. So I'm really recently I'm gravitating towards games that at least have a solo mode. Not that I always want to play games solo mode, but I gravitate towards them right now because I can teach myself how to play them by playing the game, which is how I learn how to play games a lot better than just reading a rule book. So take that with a grain of salt, I guess, because this isn't how I normally desire to play games. And I know there are some people out there that love playing games solo, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I have come to learn to enjoy it much more recently, but it's still not the way I wish. It's not the desire. It's not the way I desire to play games. But it does provide a means to an end because I can teach myself how to play the game with solos, and then that gives me more knowledge. I'm better able to teach the game when I have more people around the table. So take that for what it's worth. Vanessa is here. What's up? What's up? Good afternoon, almost evening, everyone. Back from more punishment, Sam? Yes, but I have ammunition this time, and we'll get to that in just a few moments because when I played this last week, solo mode, I was just using the bare bones. Everything that comes in the core box in order to play the solo mode. And the solo AI, Onatsu, is quite the gardener. Because she has whooped me twice now, almost to double my points. But I came armed with mini expansions. Yeah. All right, so mini expansions are going to be, there's two of them, and I'm going to use both of them. I don't even know if, it doesn't say in these little setup cards that I can't use both of them, but I am going to use both of them, even if I somehow find later on that I'm not supposed to. I'm going to try it. Like I said, back for more punishment. Anyway, so one of the expansions is the mini koi expansion. All right, so these are cards that allow you to do different things, and they represent different koi fish that could be in your koi pond, and you start with 4 of them. So this one right here, basically, you can play this out of your hand, and if I'm not mistaken, which one is this? Number 1. Okay, this one says you can gain the help of any character for only 1 token, but the cost of the samurai and the vendor remain the same. So the samurai only costs 1, the vendor only costs 1, so they stay. So basically, this allows me to get the help of one of these characters for only 1 token. All right, so that's what this card does. The next one, number 2. This one, it says you may gain help from 2 different characters, but you must have the tokens to pay for all of this help. This card may only be played in the get help phase. And additionally, these cards can only be played once. All right, so on your turn, a player can use, 1 or more of their koi cards in any order they choose. Each koi card may only be used once in the entire game. So if I wanted to, I could play this and then use this card, and now I would be able to get the benefit of 2 characters by only paying 2 tokens rather than maybe 6. If I wanted to do the geisha and the gardener, I would only have to pay 2 tokens instead of 6. So there you have that. All right, so this one right here, this is number 3. Yeah, number 3, immediately gain 3 small tokens, any 3 small tokens that you want. So on my turn during the get help phase, I could play this and get any 3 tokens that I wanted, and then do my turn. Okay, so that's what that does. And then number 4 here basically says I can gain a landmark token that I'm about to gain for 1 fewer than I would normally need to. So you normally need 5 to gain one of those landmark tokens. I'd be able to gain one with 4 tokens. So that's pretty cool. Now it says gain a large landmark token with only 4 of the required type, or turn in 4 of a required type to turn a 5-point large landmark into a 10-point large landmark token. And that card can only be played in the gain achievements. So that makes sense. So I'm starting with these 4 cards that basically are going to allow it to make it easier for me to do certain things during the course of the game. Hopefully it will be easier then for me to at least compete better against Onatsu. Now, the second mini expansion, are the Toku mini expansions. And so this comes with a deck of 16 cards. And normally what you're going to do is remove 4 of them. So you're going to start with 12 cards on the table, and then you're going to put one of these cards on each of the different landmark tokens that you have out there. Basically the first person who takes that gets the benefit of one of these cards. Each Toku card provides a one-time use if spent, or it's worth 1 point at the end of the game. Now, there's 2 different ways that you can use this in solo. You can, first of all, follow the setup rules as normal, but in doing so, you're going to be availing these cards that will be basically 1 point for Onatsu as well. So if they take the first landmark token, they will get this card, and that will be 1 more point. That doesn't seem like it's going to help me very much. It's going to give them more points. So the other way that you can use this in solo mode is by dealing yourself a hand of 5 Toku cards, and they are one-time use during the course of the game. They allow me to do different things. All right. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see what these do. All right. So it looks like where is it? Okay, so 9. The 9 card is gain a rock or a fox token. So I can play this once in the game and get a rock or a fox token. Boom. This one, same thing. I can get a lantern or a water basin, a fountain token, whatever. This one is number 6. This one is get the help of the vendor for free. Get the help of the vendor for free. This one is get an arch bridge or a water pot for free. And then this one is gain the samurai for free. So that's a pretty cool thing, because there were a couple of times last week where I really wanted to be able to use the samurai to block off the benefits that they would get, but I didn't have the tokens to do that. So these 5 cards, these are 5 things that I can do during the course of the game that will hopefully help me to get more points. And then I'm going to start with 2 tokens, just like I did last time as well. So those are the 2 mini expansions. Now, getting down to the table, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, my board here. All right, here we go. Boom. All right, so I've set up the, I've already forgotten, the Fushimi Inari Shrine. The Fushimi Inari Shrine is the one that I'm going to use, and this is part of the setup for, it's basically the easiest setup. I may have even messed up how we start this. No, it says you can start it that way. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So basically what this is doing here is it's giving you some tiles that are already set out. This is the starting tile for the base game. And then these 4 tiles are set up in such a way they're shuffled and dealt out randomly. But you always have to place it to where the arrows point away from the center tile and eventually towards the actual shrine that you're using. Then another thing that now the base game does, I'm sorry, the expansion comes with 4 different modules, I guess you could say, because they come with 4 different shrines that you can use, and you can actually use all 4 of them in a game. They just don't recommend that you do that for your first time, so I'm obeying them. So these 4 tiles here and this shrine, along with these new tokens and these new tokens, are all part of this module in the Diverging Paths expansion for the game. And then they also have 3 other expansions that we're not going to show, but I can go ahead and just kind of show them to you here. They also have the Kitano Shrine, which also start with some more tokens and some of the basic stuff that's going here. And then it also has the, oh, I can't read that upside down. The Nonomaya Shrine, which looks like that. And it has its own little set of rules. And then it says the shrines at Torii Temple. All right. And so you have a number of different things that are going on there as well. But those are the 4 different shrines that come in the new expansion. It also comes with 2 new characters that you can employ the help of during the get help phase. The gambler basically says roll the die and place the die on any tiles. So I would roll this die and place it on any tile. What does it do? Let's see. I have read this, but I can't remember for the life of me what he does. All right, the player may repeat this. Spend another token and re-roll the die as many times as desired. So next, the player places the gambler die on the tile board. The gambler die may not cover up any landmarks and must be played on a path. This is effectively adding another landmark to the section of the path following the normal rules. This includes landmarks used for scoring enclosures. Finally, the player places a tile from their hand to expand the garden phase and scores as usual. It stays on its location until moved by another player. The poet may not be placed on the gambler die. A tile may not be placed on top of the gambler die. So that's another thing that's kind of interesting. Okay, so basically you can roll this and place it on a tile but it cannot cover up any landmarks. Even if the gambler chooses to spend multiple tokens to roll the gambler die, the player does not gain any more than 1 gambler token, character token, or flip of an existing large gambler character token more than once. Okay, so this is just another person that could, so you can shut it down. I see what it's doing. You can shut something down for somebody else pretty badly. But that's what the gambler does. The pilgrim is another person here, and the pilgrim costs 3, and it says place or move a lonely path tile. Ooh. All right, so the lonely path tiles, I actually forgot to get those out of the thing here. All right, so there's the lonely path tiles. Okay. Is that showing? Yeah, there we go. All right, so lonely path tiles are going to be okay, you cannot choose a lonely path tile that is covered by the gambler tile. So you choose one of the 6 lonely path tiles from either the supply or a lonely path tile that's already been placed, and place it on the board adjacent to at least one other tile of any type. Then place an additional normal tile from your hand as per the expand the garden phase. The gardener action may not be used to place a tile on a lonely path tile. A lonely path tile is considered one tile, such as the Nonomaya goal cards, so we're not using those. You may not choose a lonely path tile that is covered by a gambler die. So it is possible for you to add things to these, but these are basically going to make it, you're going to be able to add, for example, if I add it here like this, then that path is going to go this way, and there's no tokens in here. So these might be pretty cool things to possibly pull off throughout the course of the game. But we will keep those. Let's see. We'll keep those right over here in case we want to use them. All right. If you got spanked again while using all these bonus cards, then you definitely stink at the game. Well, realize that's probably going to happen, Vanessa. Oh, good. Vanessa's already filling in for Eric, so I don't have to. Thank you. The Shogunstein 6475. This is a very good game. Check out of my... This is a very good game. Check out my channel for several videos on the history and culture behind this game. Very cool. After playing the game, you need to visit Kyoto. I would not mind visiting Kyoto, be honest with you. Thanks for being here, by the way, Shogun. Not do the 88 Shrine route on Shikoku. I was hoping to see some gameplay before dinner, but at this rate, I go eat, come back, and maybe Sam will have started playing. I'm going to start playing, golly. I'm not stalling. I'm just trying to explain all the different things. I haven't showed you guys the... expansion yet, so I'm trying to give you all of the different elements of the expansion. Now, this little thing right here is added to any two columns on the board on the SoloPlay board. So the SoloPlay board is that thing that really kind of kicks your butt, right? So basically what this does is this adds another way that this person can actually score these for themselves. So if I ever add a token here or here, then I'm going to be adding one of these little guys to that board, and if I have 4 of these, it turns into a 5. So that's another thing that it adds. And I did check. This is in addition to all of the other bad stuff that happens, whether or not I get to this. It doesn't take the place of any of those things. It's just that when you add these 2 things here, you're going to be adding one of those to your path as well. And it is for both of them. All right. So if Onatsu, Onatu gains the highlighted tile. Yep. We're good to go. All right. Fine, Vanessa. We'll get started. Gosh, so pushy. All right, I'm going to make 1 stack out of this here. All right, there we go. There's my 1 stack. And we'll put that, I guess, maybe right over here so that it's right there in the middle of everything for me to knock over at any given moment. I am going to play with these open so I remember that I have the ability to use them. Hey! And then I also have these as well. 3 and 4. So I do have all of this available to me. So now we can get started. All right, so the first thing that you do here is, I'm going to put that back over there. I draw 3 tiles. And one of these is going to be played down. It is possible, however, for me to play more than that. Oh, that looks like it's a pretty juicy combination right there, folks. And if I do that, then... Okay, so what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at getting the geisha, because if I play the geisha, I can play 2 tiles and only score the second. and I can get a good number of things out here. So I think what I might do here is I'm going to I wonder. Okay. Yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this, and that allows me to use any of the characters for only one. So I'm going to use one token, and we'll put that over here, and that is going to allow me to use the geisha. So I'm going to go ahead and take that as a score. And then the geisha allows me to place 2, which means I can place this guy and this guy, but I only score the second one that I place. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this one right here. And then I'll place this one also right there. And that allows me to trace a path from here down through here all the way back. You be quiet, Siri. And that's going to allow me to get 1, 2, 3 of these guys. And then I'm also going to be able to get 1, 2 of something else. Neo. I think what does the vendor do again? Vendor discard. Okay, yeah, that's actually a good one. 3 of 1, and then I can get 2 of something else. So I think what I'm going to do here is I will place 2 of something else, eh? Well, I think I'm going to go with 1, 2 of these just because I like the way they look. But that doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get more of them, right? So maybe that's not the best way to go. Maybe I want to get something else. I'll go with these 2. 1 and 2. And I've used this guy. He is done. That's the end of my turn. Now at the end of my turn, Onatsu has to take a turn. So I have to place this in either this column matching this symbol or this column matching that symbol. And I think I'll just go over here. And because there are no red or blue thingies, nothing happens. This just goes to be one of these things. So that's all that happens on that turn. Let's see here. I'm trying to catch up. I joined late. Board Gamer John says, watching at 2 time to catch up. Maybe then he'll have started playing. Wow. Jeez Louise. Got to go for now. See you later, Vanessa. Got myself caught up and play has started. There you go. See? See how that works? It works out well. All right. So that is the first round. Second round begins by me taking 3 more tiles. And we're going to lay these out. All right. Now, all 3 of them have reds. And that may or may not be a bad thing. With the vendor for the solo mode, I can only get rid of 1 of these and then draw 1 to replace it. So The vendor is less happy. I gotta read again how the samurai works in solo mode. I think that you can, let me see, where is it? Alright, samurai. 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 Where is it? Oh, come on. I know it's here somewhere. Okay, it changes. The samurai's cost changed to 2 tokens, but place the samurai pawn on any column or on the solo board. For that turn only, Onatsu cannot collect any tiles in that column. Remove the samurai pawn at the start of the next turn. Okay, so that's actually a cool thing. It costs me 2, which I do have. Let's see. I could. All right, so I don't want to, okay, neither of these are going to make me draw any of those, so that's not bad. This is one that I might want to be playing because it's going to foster one of those if I do place it there. Plus, it's got this red little guy here. I do have this, however, that might score me more because that means I would be able to get a whole mess. This is actually not bad, but both of these are going to be giving Onatsu a 4-point. So we want to probably use 2 during the help phase. During the help phase. Yeah, I think I'm going to use 2 during the help phase to use the samurai. And the samurai is going to give me this little thing. But I'm going to place it, let's see, at least in one of those, right? I think I'm going to use that one. No, because that'll come back to this. What about this one? That'll go back to this. So, Interesting. The poet costs 3. Oh boy, that's not worth it. Interesting. Visibility is much better with this game mat. Yeah, I kind of figured it would. I really liked how the other one looked. It's very pleasing. But this one allows you to see the different tiles a lot better. I do apologize for that. I want to keep the samurai. I think I probably do. But goodness, don't worry about that. If I don't play this one, yeah. So if I played this over here, one, two, three, four, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it would go through here. Got to double check that. So I'm paying 2 for a moment, I think. But I gotta double check that because it did say that the shrines count as a tile. So claiming rewards. After getting help in expanding the garden, the player claims rewards per the standard rules. Small Fushimi Inari tokens are wild and may be used as any small landmark token. In this way, they could be used to help gain large landmark tokens, higher characters, or as small landmark tokens. However, a player opts not to use the small they may have 5 Fushimi tokens. Those 5 tokens may be turned in for large. Okay, so these, if I gain them, they don't have to be turned in to get the 5. They can be used to pay for other things. They must, okay, as soon as they have the 5, they must turn them in for the, turn in the 5 tokens, flip over 5 part to show the 10 point side. Okay, a player cannot score higher than 10 points, yes. Yes, got all that. Yes, all right, so up here, turn in for large. Where does it say? A path running into a shrine tile is not considered enclosed. In addition to scoring rules, if a player scores a path that has at least one tile that is orthogonally adjacent to the Fushimi Inari tile, the player gains 1 small token. Okay, so that's another way to get that. I knew that. The player gains 1 Inari token per tile in their path that is orthogonally adjacent to the Inari tile. Replaced paths that run into are considered. Paths that run into a shrine are considered blocked. They don't continue. See, okay, that's what I think I was reading when I thought that. Okay, so this is considered blocked. It doesn't come out. That's what this little rubble thing means. Okay. So maybe I don't want to do that. Wow, okay. Oof. Let's see. All right, so maybe I don't want to do, well, I probably do actually want to do this. So I will keep this, and this will go, yeah, all right. So these are going to be paid, and this is what I have, and then this is going to go, I am going to use this one though, and I'll put it, like this, and that's going to give me 1, 2 tower tokens. Now I should have on the last turn I placed 2 of these down here, so I should have gotten 2 of these because I had 2 tiles that were connected to the thing. And then this guy is gonna go either there or here. Let's say that he goes here, which means that this token can't be placed there, so it doesn't go there, but this token can, and this goes right there. And then the red means that they will get one of these flipped over here, but because I wasn't putting this here, the red isn't going to do anything over here. So that is out of the game. Okay, next, we're going to draw 3 more. All right, sorry, this is the first time I played the expansion, folks, so you'll excuse me. Indeed. All right, so that wouldn't do any good, would it? That one's a bad one. That one's not a bad one. Because I could do that. Nah, it's not really good though. That's interesting. If I do that, it's going to take me back here and it's still the same thing. And it doesn't help me really. All right, so these are the three that I'm going to be trying to place. Let me see. What do I want to do over here? Place the landmark token. All right, so I think I could do this. And could pay 4 tokens. I could pay 4. I could pay 4. I really don't want to place blue tokens over there because blue tokens make you discard these guys. I hate that. Vendor lets you discard 1 and draw 1. And Samurai lets you place that somewhere. Okay. Okay. And 2 means I would have to get rid of 4. So I think I'm going to use this and use the vendor for free. And the vendor is going to allow me to get rid of one of these. Pretty sure I'm going to get rid of this one. He goes back down to the bottom. And I get to draw 1 to replace it. Okay. And then I will play this so that I can do a second person using the stuff. And we're going to use for 3, I think we're going to use the geisha again, allowing me to place 2 tiles and scoring the second. And that, I believe, is going to be these 2 tiles and okay. Oh, but I can only score the second. Oh, so that doesn't really do me much good there, does it? Maybe if I... All right, I think I'm going to do... I don't think I can score that. So, oh, I'm going to be putting it up here anyway, like this. Because this is going to go down here. And I'll only get 1, 2 of 2 towers. And I'll be able to get 1 of another. I wonder if I place it down here, it might be better. So if I go like this, because that's not on there, this I think is better because that doesn't count, and this comes back down here, so I'll actually get 2 towers, and then I can get 2 of something else. So I will get 2 of these. These will get turned into one of these, and then I'll turn this in to turn this in to a 5 tower as well. So all of these little benefits are coming out really late. Now this guy is going to, oh, this came off at the beginning of the turn. This guy is going to come over here, and one of these guys comes out. Boom. All right. This is going very slowly. I'm sorry. Let's see. Visibility is not much better. But now it looks like terraforming Japan. That's funny. Is that a bad thing? No, not really. Oh man, so many blue Tories. Okay, well, looks like we're gonna have to see what we can see here. I don't have any tokens, but I could do the samurai for free. This little guy is going to get put out there probably, and so let's see. This little guy is going to be put out there so we can gain 3, I think. Because neither of these are on those paths, so these 2 are going to get put out. So I'm going to use the samurai for free, and we're going to put her. This is no bueno, but this also gives one of those, and it makes me discard 2 tokens. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I really, 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 really hate that. All right, so it looks like this is probably going to be the worst one. No, it's not. This one's going to be the worst one because this one will give her 5 points and that. This one's only going to give her, it's only going to make me discard 2 things. So I'll put the samurai here so that this cannot be placed. That goes away. But this one must be placed here, which is going to give her one of these tokens, and I have to discard 2 tokens. But that's, I need to place this. So how is this going to give me the biggest number of points? Wow, this is really hard. So if I place this here, it works out a pretty good spot, and this is helping me to start build things, but it's going to give me 1, 2, 3 rock. And then I am going to have to promptly get rid of both of those. But what did it say about these? Toku cards. What does it say? They must be played. Okay, I guess only these were must be played in the gain achievements. Okay, so that I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm not going to use any of those because I got 3 and I'm in the gain achievements, so I'm going to get I'm going to get 3 more of whatever I want. So I will gain 2, 3 of those, and then I'll be able to change this into a rock token, and then that's gone. And then I have the 1 left over, and when I place that, I have to get rid of 2, so I have to get rid of the 1. So that doesn't help me that bad. That doesn't hurt me that bad. All right, very cool. Now I have these 3. Ooh! Dang it, I don't have any more tokens. That kind of sucks. Because this will just get me... Oh, wow, that's a lot. Okay, running into the same problem of not being able to afford, but it's probably because I'm doing it too much. I don't know. Let's see. I could definitely go with this one, because I could place this one. Ooh, right there. Yes, please. I'm going to place that one right here, just like this. That's going to get me an enclosure. And then I'll have to place these 2 out, which is kind of not good. But this one goes here and only gives me, doesn't do anything except for one of those things up there. Hi.
Can come sit with you just to watch?
Yeah, you can. You come sit over.
Kind of rude. You're in a live play. I don't want to interrupt.
Come on in. I don't care.
You stay there.
You can use that chair over there and just grab a mic. Jesse's gonna sit in.
Because I miss adult interaction.
Yes, I'm sure you probably do.
Is
And then,
everybody?
huh?
No.
And then this one, oh, this sucks. All right, this one comes over here, and that is going to cause a 5-pointer to come over. Boom. And then, because there's a red, also a 4-pointer. So that was a nasty play. That was a lot of points for Onatsu that turn. Okay, you can grab that. Okay, go ahead. Just take it off. Okay.
I'll be right back.
Go change.
I don't want to.
It has been deemed that she is inappropriately dressed. All right, that was a rough turn. Let's see here. That's not bad. That's not bad.
I just don't want that shirt to be see-through.
Yeah, I got you. Okay, so I really want to place this one because that is the one that has the Torii on it that will make me do bad stuff over here. But this one is going to draw 5 points, and this one isn't going to draw anything actually. So that might be the this one get placed there. That won't. Okay, so this is a 5-point turn, so I need to place this one. And this can probably be placed like, let's see.
You made balloons.
I made balloons. If I put this over here, I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3 arches. If I put it over here, I've got 3 arches and one of my choice. So this is the better spot, I think. So this is going to go here. And then I'm going to score arches. And so arches is going to get me 1, 2, 3 arches. 1, 2, and 3. And then I'm going to get one of my choice, which let's go with it can't be an arch, but I will choose, no, not going to do that. I'm going to choose these guys. So that's the one for the one that I don't get. And then this goes over here and gets a 5-pointer for this. Boom. And then this will go here. And doesn't do anything because there aren't 4. There's only 2. Okay.
Are you caught up on chat?
I
Hello from Germany. You have a hello
so.
from
Germany.
Germany.
Rushdown. No, I didn't see that. I was at, is that a bad thing? That's
See?
the last
Look at
thing
that.
I saw. Okay, so now I have my 3 next. Now, did we say that those can only be played? No, these can be played anytime I want to get those things. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. This is not, I say is no bueno. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's actually bueno. Okay, so we can place this one. 저기, 여기서. And if I do that, I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And I will get 1 of something else, which will be one of those. Okay, so if I do that, I need to, or it can be something else, actually. I can place 2. Ooh.
Ooh la la.
Wait a minute. I'm going to use these 3.
Vanessa is here and she says hello.
Yes. I'm going to use these 3 to purchase.
And she's back. She left for dinner, but she's back now.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I've already used the geisha twice, haven't I? I am out of geisha uses. Poop. All right. Well, man. Place or move a lonely. Oh, lonely path tiles. Lonely path tiles. I'm doing it. I'm going to use the pilgrim with these 3 guys right there, and I'm going to use one of these suckers.
What? What are those?
This is from the
Expansion.
expansion, yeah.
Oh, the one you bought first.
Stop. Okay, so I think I probably need to do this. Yeah. All right, I'm using the Lonely Path tile expansion, and this is going to go like that. And then this is going to go like that right there, because you get to play that first using the poet. Not the poet, but the pilgrim. And that went out there. So now I place this one out there, which, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. So now I can trace the path, and the path goes from here down through here to here. So I'll get 1 for providing the link, 2, 3, 4, 5, which actually just allows me to take this and turn it around like that. And it also allows me to get 1, 2 of something else. And I think I'm going to use, I think I'll go 1, 2 of something else. That's maxed out. So I'm going to get 1 and 2 of my choice. Oh, sorry, 1, 2 of my choice. So that's going to go out there. And then I have to place, this one has to go in the doggy pin. So that goes there. And that gives her 1 of these. And 1 of those. Poop. Because of the red Torii. And then this one, oh snap, also has to go down here. So I'm just going to start stacking these up like this because we're running out of room. And we'll put this like that so that it's clear. But now this one gets another. No, I'm sorry.
Is this the
No.
who you're battling?
Yes. And she's kicking my butt.
You think?
Yes. But because that one's a double, I have to flip another one. But Tories are ignored. But that does put that there, and it flips that over. So that was a truckload. Oh, and I have to get rid of 2 tokens. So I'm going to get rid of this one and this one. It's entirely possible that I will do worse than I did before because, although I don't know. We'll have to see.
Jackie LW says hi all. And Russia Down says, got my parents 4 games with Torii artwork for Christmas this year.
Yeah, somebody loves their parents.
Said, is this more Torii artwork? And we said yes.
Yes.
Board Gamer John says, I didn't even know it had an expansion. Now I think it's going to find its way onto my Christmas list.
All right. So that was, oh geez, that was a lot of points for them that turn. And of course I don't get the one that I wanted. But that's okay. Let's see what I can do. So this guy, if I place it there, is going to get me a truckload of that, I think. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yeah, that's going to be worth it. We're going to go... yeah, that won't be bad. So do I want to... Oh, I can't afford again. Okay, so this is going to go here, I think. Actually, I think losing the 2 tokens might not be as bad. So I'm going to go here, and we'll do that. And that does little thingies. So I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that. So I just get to get that. And then it's going to get me 1, 2, 3 of something else, which I'm going to have it be one of these things. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to use this to get me another one, which turns that into a 5. Like so. And then I have to turn these 2 in. And the water thing will turn that into a 5. And this will turn that into a 5. Dang it. Both of them are bad, bad, bad. Oh, but if I go here, that's the last. And nothing could be put there anymore. So we'll do that. But this one also goes into one of these. Okay, well, that was that. So now we have 3 more.
Okay, so Jackie says, finally I have some free time to relax and watch some YouTube. So I wrote, free time, what is that? I want some. Jackie says, it's about to disappear with a busy holiday weekend. I can't complain, just returned from Kyoto. 2 weeks in Japan.
That's pretty cool. Okay, I think I'm going to place this one. All right, so this one's going to get placed right here like this. And that is going to allow me to trace this back to here.
Wow.
Because this is the closest one. And it's going to get me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of that, which means that I can just turn this over to a 10. And then it's going to allow me to get 1, 2, 3 of something else. 3 of something else. What do I want it to be? Maybe, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I did. 3 of that, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna do 3 of these dudes. 1, 2, 3. And then here's the thing. Oh, he's still gonna get placed, isn't he? Yeah, he will. That doesn't help. That doesn't hurt though. Actually, yeah, it does. No. Oh, this is gone, by the way. Poopy poopy. Well, I have to place this here. It doesn't do anything. This, however, if I place it here, I have to, if I choose to place it there, but I actually can't choose to place it there. I have to place it here because it can't be placed over there. So there you go. And that, because there's a red, gets you 1 of the samurai tokens. More points. Gosh. But no blues got placed out, so I can keep all my tokens, which is a good thing.
Vanessa says, speaking of free time, I'm not officially laid off for the winter yet, but I'm only working 1 day a week if the weather cooperates. And
If the weather
I kind of hope it doesn't. Russia Down asked, how many Tories did you see in Japan? And Vanessa says, I want to visit Japan, not only for the culture and history, but they have some great amusement parks.
All right, so I'm going to place this here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, I don't want to place any more Tories. That's the problem. So I don't want to cap it off, though. Noodles. Oh, I could place it here. That's actually not bad. I'm going to place that there like this. That allows me to get, so I'm tracing this back to here. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4 of the bridges. So I get 4 bridges. And I'm going to use this to get my 5th, which allows me to get that. So these go away. And then I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 of something else. And I'll basically keep the 1 and turn these in to be able to flip this over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to do this. And because I have 1, 2, 3, I get to do this as well. And then both of these go back, and this one has to be placed, here, because it only has the 1 token on it. So that's going to be 2, which means that this comes over here. And then this one, I'll place it here, because if I place it there, she gets another one of these, and I don't want her to get another one of those. All right. All right, so I'm placing that one, it looks like. But that doesn't give me any... Oh, I gotta get another enclosure. I can try to do that. Do I want to get another? I want to get another enclosure. Yes, I do.
Russia Down says, even the tiles of this game look above average because of the art.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a bunch of talk about the Disney Sea amusement park, SEA, in Japan. So.
Oh.
And that looks amazing.
Now, here's the dilemma.
And Vanessa says that empty square is bothering her.
This right here. What's wrong, Vanessa? All right, I will help you out, Vanessa. I will help you out. That can't be placed in... Oh, that'll give her another 10. I will help you out, Vanessa, because I'm going to place this right here, just like this. See? Aren't I a pleasant host?
Is that it? You are?
And what that does is that gives me another enclosure, which allows me to flip this over. So I have a couple of those now, and all 3 of those are just... But that doesn't get me any more tiles. But this one can't be placed here, so that doesn't do any bad stuff. And then this one, I'm going to place right here, because if I do that, if I do it here, it's going to flip another one here. But it's 5 points there, 5 points there, but it gives another one here, so maybe I'm just going to do this instead. And then that flips this, which means that Inu will get this. So it's 3 points. Or, I'm sorry, not Inaru, Onatsu. Then these 3 come out.
Jackie says the game tiles look great from this view, but I bet they are even prettier close up.
They are. They absolutely are. Let's see. Okay, which ones? Okay, that one will have to be placed over here because it can't be placed over there. This one will have to be placed here and gives her another one of these. And then this one can't be placed. So maybe I try to maximize on one of these 2. So maybe, baby, you'll be too. Okay, so I'm going to do this right here, like so. And that is going to, I'm going to choose the foxes. So the foxes are going to go back all the way to here.
Whoa.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 foxes, which means that I just turn this over and I get another one. And then then I'm going to get 1, 2, 3 of something else. And I think what I'll do is I'll probably get 3 of these guys.
Luke
3.
says the hardest part of this game is not getting confused about which path the landmarks are actually on.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, the tiles do a lot of good. Like these two symbols are on the same path. But if you trace, like for example, if I wanted to do the arches, this one wouldn't count because it's on this path, not this one. So I would have been able to trace arches back to here because here it's on the path. Over here, it isn't. But with foxes, I'm able to trace all the way back, good one, to here because there's actually no foxes on any of these tiles. So it's not as hard as it seems as you're here playing the game. So I got that, and I got these three. And now I have to look, can I place this one? There's already 4 here, so it can't be placed. This one is going to be placed here, and that adds another one of these over here.
Jackie asks, I assume the waterway blocks those 2 paths below the Torii.
The what?
It says waterway. I don't know.
I assume the waterway blocks those 2 paths below the Torii. The waterway.
Board Gamer John, arches only go
Are you talking
2
about
tiles, if I'm seeing it correctly.
what's that?
He said the arches only go 2 tiles, if he says it correctly.
So if I'm here,
Yeah.
it's going to go 1,
2.
2.
There's one there.
No, but it's on this path. It's not on this path. So you follow your path back. It's not just tiles.
Oh, it's where it's connected.
You follow pathways back, not tiles.
I see.
So if this were a cross section where this was on that path, yes, it would go 1, 2 back.
Got it.
But because this is on this path and not this one, you're able to go past it.
My phone, Vanessa. I dropped my phone. Luke says, on the big tile, going back to the waterway, and Jackie says, yeah. And Board Gamer John says, up, then left. I don't know. That confuses all of me.
Are you talking about this?
I want to, I will be right back. I'm going to turn off my mic for a minute. I just want to make sure that the pumpkin pie is still, or no, the pecan pie is still. I left 2 teenagers in charge to make dessert for Thanksgiving tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. I'll be right back.
Paths added below it, you mean? Down here? Okay. The rulebook does state that paths that go into this are considered blocked. And you can't like go in here and then go through this way. Like you can't go here and then this way. So, yeah. I think that's what you're asking me. So now we're going to draw 3. And this is where we start giving a lot of points to Onatsu, or hopefully can keep us from doing that. Check on those pies. Yes, pecan pie is correct. Yes, sir. Don't want to ruin Thanksgiving with burnt pies. Yes, that is true. You can lead... you can have things that are going away from this, yes, but you can't have tiles going through it. You can't trace paths through it. Now, with that having been said, I do want to double check something because of some of the graphics on... where is it? It's the Pilgrim. Okay, yeah, you can trace paths through the bridge. Yes. Because the reason I was asking is because there's a little graphic here that has a little bunch of rocks, and I was taking that to mean that's what blocks the path. And the graphic on this is the same, so I was like, well, maybe does that block that? And it's not. You can trace through this, but it definitely says that you cannot come in one side and then leave from another side. It blocks. It's considered as blocked. All right, so let's see here. I think with some of my tokens here, I want to possibly get some more points by using the pilgrim again and placing out one of those little lonely path tiles. But I want to see what we can get. So I need to get more of these, which doesn't look like it. Well, I'm 2 away from, but I also need to get that as well. So maybe, let me see. This one is not going to be able to be placed, so I'm not worried about that tile. This one is can be placed, and it's a nasty one. So I might want to use that one. And then ooh, that might I want to use this one, but I want to try to trace a path. So I am going to use 3 of these. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to use, because I've already got 10 of these and I've already got 10 of these. So I'm going to use 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3 to use the pilgrim again, the last time I can use her. And let's see what we can do here. Oh, I could do that. Maybe not that one. I will do instead this one right here like that. And then let's see, what do I want to do? If I use, see, this one won't be able to be placed, and this one will, but that would, let me see, that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 4. So it would go back to this one. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna play this as an extra token, and I'm just gonna use that instead of my third one over here. So to pay for the pilgrim, I am still gonna use the pilgrim, however, but because this is gonna have to be played. This one can't be played and can be played, so that would be bad. And this one cannot be played, so I want to use one of these two And this one's really bad because it's got 2, which means she would get 8 points from this, plus another 5. So this is a 13-point tile for her, and this one would be a 2 tokens from me, and no, I gotta use this one. It's better for me. So I'm gonna put this here like that. And oh, I'm not gonna get 5, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4. Erga. 4. And then I'd only get 1, 2, 3. Or, you know what? Instead of doing the pilgrim, I can do the poet instead. So I will do the poet instead. That gets me one of these guys. And I will use this token to go here. And I will use the poet to go on top of this little dude right here, which means that I get to trace this. No. Still doesn't help because of that stupid one over there. Nuts. Oh, and that also goes there too. Wow. So that's doubly bad. So poet does not work. Mink. Back to the original plan. Poet does not work well. Back to the original plan of
Strider, stop.
let's see.
Well,
The original plan. And the original plan is, let me see. Oh man, this is interesting. This adds a whole nother dynamic to the game.
Right.
Because you can really come out of this with I'm also running out of room up here, so gonna have to do that. So that, let me see, did that mess up anything? No, okay, good. Now, what I'm trying to do is I really want to play this so that I can get 5 of these and flip that over. That's what I really want to do.
I have been Jack's for a bit as they're asking about the pie.
Go ahead.
The pumpkin pie that they did earlier looks amazing, so I'm super happy about that. The pecan pie is still in the oven. It's still a little jello-y, so we're gonna try a few more minutes.
That's still only going to get me 3, 4. It's still only gonna get me 4. That's still only going to get me 4. But, so I trace, let's see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4. So it comes back here, and it gets me 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. And then it will get me 1, 2 of something else. If I went back here, it would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I don't want to do that because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And going back all the way, it would be 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would turn that into that. So I get 4 of these, and I get 3 of something else. I will have it be 3 of those, which means that I just have to turn in 2 of them, and that turns that into this. So that's good. Now, these have to be placed over here. This one, because it only has the 1, cannot be placed because there's already 4. This one can't be placed there, but has to be placed here, which gives it 2 of there, which means that this turns into this, and now they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, so he also gets this. Next, last turn, I get to place one of these, and actually that really kind of, actually no, it's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's see, what do I want to do? Let's see, first of all, let's look at this. Can't place that. I can place that. So that's going to give her 5 more points, actually 10 more points, because, so I do not want to place this. I must use this one. This is going to give her 5 points, and that's it. But then I have to get rid of 2. So this is the one that I'm looking at, because I don't want to give her 5 points and another 5 points. Placing this one here will not give her another 5 points here, but it will give her another 5 points here. So this would turn into 10 points if I because I would have to place it here, whereas this one only turns into 5 points. So I'm placing this one, and this one's going to go over there. Now, where to place this? Goodness gracious. Oh crap, I capped it off over here. Nuts. Well, I only need 1 really to max out here. So I could, ooh, heavens to Betsy.
Heavens to Murgatroyd.
I could go like this. Okay. I could go like this and choose rocks. And if I trace this path, rocks is where this ends, right here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rocks, which would just turn into that. And you can't get more than 10 points for anything, so that doesn't really do anything for me. But what does help me is that I am able to get 1, 2, 3 of my choice. And so I'll get 1, 2, 3 of my choice, which means I only have to spend 2 of those to turn that over and max those out. And that's it. So this would have to get placed here, which means that I would have to get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get rid of those like that. And then actually I could just, yeah, it doesn't matter. But it also gives her another one of these, which turns that into this. So that goes over there like that. And that's the end of the game. So I came out with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. I came out with 86. 86 points. And now, Onatsu came out with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 56, 60. Oh, man. 72, 76, 80.
So you got tied.
No, I got 86 and she got 80. But here's the thing. I had to use both of the mini expansions to even come close to beating her.
Board Gamer John says Onatsu has 3,000.
Onatsu has 3,000. No, Onatsu does not have 3,000. Let me just double check again. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. 3 and 3 is 6. So that's 60. 68. 72. And then 8 more is 80 points. So she came out with 80 points. And I came out with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 86.
Nice.
Yeah, 86 to 80.
Close game. Here.
So I won, which is strange. It only took me 3 times to win. But it took me 3 times with the help of the mini expansions. I don't think I would have been able to beat her this time without the mini expansions. So interesting. I don't dislike it at all. I love this game, actually. It's very fun. It's very fun. And
I've watched it like 4 times and have yet to play it.
well, yeah, that's the problem.
Sad face.
So we will get it played with you here soon enough. You're a shark, though, so I had to practice.
You did your shark move. I don't think I'm going to win. She's going to beat me.
I'm serious.
So I don't want to hear.
Well, when you get doubled by the AI twice, you come into it 3rd time going, I'm going to get my butt kicked.
Board Gamer John says next time at Camus. I'll play.
I'll let you play. Well, listen to this. Looks fun. Love the theme. It is a great game. It is very fun. I really do enjoy it. This is the first time I've played with any of the expansion stuff, and I really like the Pilgrim.
Cool. Yeah.
The Pilgrim, the Lonely Path tiles that the Pilgrim brings in. I'm not so sure about the Gambler. I'll have to read more about what the Gambler really does before it, because I didn't. Based on the description that I read, it was like, I don't know if I'll do that or not. But everything else was pretty cool. Everything else was pretty cool indeed. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I knew the first time, I believe John taught this game to us
he did.
to me, and I knew before we ended.
Yeah,
before we even began, rather.
Yeah, you were like, click, play, yes.
So that is that. Thanks for joining us.
Down says you can beat.
You may best Onatsu, but not your wife.
No, he beats me.
Basically,
no, he wins frequently.
I don't think so. I think if you look at how many times we've
you
played
would
games, you and Jesse should play La Habana someday soon. I think you'll like it. La Habana. That's the one that we just got in. Yeah. We will.
Maybe this weekend.
We've got some off time coming up tomorrow and Friday. Yeah, we do. So that is that. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes, please.
Enjoy
a great day.
Your weekend. And even if you're not in America and you don't have some time off this weekend, enjoy your time anyway. You don't have to have a vacation or a holiday in order to enjoy your time. But happy Thanksgiving. Eat lots of turkey? I don't know about that.
And kick all the tryptophans in and get all sleepy.
That's true. All right, we're out.
Is it done? We're coming.
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
Sweet.
So she's going to go check on the turkeys and
And their pies that they made.
and the pie. Oh yeah, the pies that they made. Yeah, not the turkeys.
I thought you were calling them turkeys.
Okay, yeah, we'll go with that. I like
I'm
that even
stuck.
better. She's gonna go check the turkeys and the work that they've done on the pies. All right, we'll see you guys and gals later. Take it easy. Happy Thanksgiving. Bye bye.
So, we had signs on the door. We had signs by the sign-in pad.